Hello everyone, welcome back to Mary's Plans and Budgets, and today we are doing a February closeout budget. And I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about what happened this month. I usually keep track of all of my expenses here, like in January I did that. I have most of them, but I wasn't able to do that in February. I think it was just because I wasn't making money and my husband's pay was not enough, so we used most of the credit cards. I didn't keep track of a lot of my weekly check-ins, and especially in the last 2 weeks I did keep track of my credit score. I was at 761 and now I'm at 745. I have my goals and I only did 2 good ones, and the other 2 I wasn't pretty much able to keep up with. And then I did my debt tracker, and we did put 547 with 09 additionally to my shell card. And I pretty much grabbed from my envelope and I grabbed these savings. And the reason why I grabbed these savings is because I really wanted to start at zero again. Like I started both of my kids' savings in January, so I'm just gonna continue those, and with these savings I put it into that, and so that way I just know that I'm able to keep up with it, because I don't even know where I got this from. So I'm just gonna put it there, and so that's why I'm separating both their savings, because right here it was both my kids' savings together, but I separated it when I started January, so that's why I'm just don't want to get confused, and I put 349 and 03 into here, and that's why it's like that. And so we are doing our February budget closeout. So we're gonna do our income, how much we got in income in total, and how much our expenses were in total, and how much we actually did here in our variable. So we're gonna do that together, and we are going to start. I have my calculator here, and we're just gonna add these real quick. And I don't think I'm gonna talk while I'm doing this. I'm just gonna speed like these little process of adding up, and then I'll probably end up coming back and speaking to you guys about how much it was in total and everything. Okay guys, so on my income the total was 3,225 with 77, and I initially thought it was gonna be 2,400, so we did a little bit more than we expected, which is not that bad. I really thought for the worst, but thankfully my husband was able to do this. And now we're gonna do our fixed expenses here, so I'm gonna do that real quick right now with you guys. Actually not this, I'm sorry, I have to go back to my transaction log here, because I still had to put in what the things I had here, and these are pretty much all the expenses from one of my husband's debit card. We pretty much put in the money in there, and we don't usually take anything out except for his paychecks. Okay guys, I am back once again. I had to get some highlighters, my mild highlighters for my daughter. I think she borrowed them, so I'm just getting these colors out. I use brown. As for spending, if we spend something like our cushion, and this is pretty much our cushion debit card. And then I put green for paychecks, like right now this is a paycheck that we use, and then that was negative because I took it out from the bank, and this was a spending that my husband did from work because he didn't have his cash with him. This was a bill, like a fixed expense, and once again my husband forgot his cash. And then this is actually a subscription. This was an insurance. It's a bill, and they actually gave us back because my gym kept charging us twice and they refunded that back. So I'm just gonna do it as we got money back. Then YouTube Premium is a subscription that is gray. Then phone bill is a fixed bill. Internet is our fixed bill. And then we have, lastly, my husband Quicksilver, which was a red, which is like our credit cards and stuff. So we're pretty much gonna do this. I hope this video is not too long, really. We're just gonna do this, and then we're just gonna go back and forth. So utilities in total, I have to add utilities here. Utilities, I have light here, which 153, plus gas bill, which is 150.89. And the light bill apparently charges you a fee, so like to pay online for some reason. So that was, I'm gonna add it there, so I'm gonna put 3.95. Oh, I think I did it wrong. Okay, so we add 3.95 equals 231 with 37. So 231 with 37. So we were off by like $1.37. And the loan, if we go back to our transaction log, our loan was 1,019 with 05. A car insurance was 66 with 17. Phone was actually more. It was 204 with 01. Internet was 04 with 58. 104 with 58. Terminex was 116 with 64. 116, 64. Subscriptions, oh my goodness, we gotta add all the subscriptions. Okay, so we have $4.99 plus $19.29 from Netflix, 7.48 from Google Photos. Google Photos sends us like pictures that you choose from, like 10 I think, or I forgot how many, and they send it to you, so that's not bad. So it was, then we have our membership of 69.98, and then right here we have it again, which they charged us twice again, so they refunded that. And then we did the $15 club fees plus 9.64 from Cinemark plus the $8 from Toyota. And the total is 134 with 38. So 134 with 38. Then we have our credit cards, our credit card payments. So now we're just gonna look at our reds. So we have 8.61 plus 30 plus 72 plus, not the loan is separated, 25 plus 32 plus 50 for the shell card plus 28 plus 25 plus 25 again equals 295 with 61. Now I'm just gonna do this. Before I add this one, I'm gonna do this one real quick. So we have groceries, and now we have 100 plus 100 plus 40 plus 120 equals 360, and we did not use 360. Like I said, I did use my credit card, but that was not the actual. I think it was like about 500. So I'm gonna do 360 cash. Actually, I don't even know how I'm gonna do this, but we're just gonna do 360 for now. And then next month is gonna be different because we're not using our credit cards anymore. On starting March again, we're not using our credit cards at all anymore. We're gonna pay those off. So then we go to sinking funds. So we have 370 in sinking funds. 370 in sinking funds. And unbudgeted is a lot, but like I said, we use my credit card, so I don't want to write that down right now. So we're gonna add these here real quick. Again, we have 360 plus 370 equals 730. So variable was 730. And then we have our fixed expenses here, so we're just gonna add these up real quick, and it's gonna be super different for our fixed expenses for next month. We have 231.37 plus 1019.05, 36.17 plus 204.58 and 104.58. Did I do that wrong? I think I did that wrong. Or start that again. Sorry. 231.37. Yeah, I got confused with the 01 and 58. So now we have 104.58 plus 116.64. Then we add 134.38 plus 295.61 equals 3,221 with 69. So we're gonna write that here, and then we're gonna add 730 equals 3,951 with 69. Okay, so we have that done. Then we're gonna put our debt here, how much we paid off for extra debt. And we're just gonna open this up real quick. And for extra debt, we did 547 with 09. Income total was 3,225 with 77. And that's just like my paycheck. I don't add usually the rollover money at all. This is why we have 3,225, and we're not technically like over budget, even though it's 3,951 with 69. We're not over budget because of our rollover money. Our rollover money is like, now on March, on February, I started saving for the upcoming bills, which is why I use my expenses trackers here. These are my bills that I'm trying to save up, my bigger bills to save up for the next upcoming month, which means March. So on March, I'm gonna have that money already ready, and it won't be a big hit into my regular income. So that's why it's not technically over budget. I already have the rollover money from January to use for February for the first 2 weeks of the month. So that's why it's not too bad. And then savings is actually, we'll do this real quick right here. So we added 30 and 200. So we have 230 that we added in here. And that's gonna be 700. That's gonna be our balance for 700. So for savings, we added 230. Or should I do my whole savings? I should probably do the whole thing. I'm gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna put 700. Because that's how much we actually have in savings. And that's how we're gonna do it. And that's how also I could keep track of what happens in the month as well. Then we're gonna go to our sinking funds here real quick as well. And all we're gonna do is just add or subtract and do our balance of what we have. So we did add 60, but we used all 70. So we did take away 70 from here, 70 from here. Then we have 50 for birthdays. We didn't take away a lot. We have 50 and 10. That was 60. We subtracted 25 from here. And then we have house projects. We had 53 plus the 10 was 63. We subtracted the 63 from here. And then clothing, we took away everything from clothing. It was negative. It's pretty much at 0. I think I'm getting myself confused, guys, because I didn't know exactly how I wanted to do this. But I'll see right now. Give me just a second. So we have at 0, we took away, well, we took out everything anyway, so I'm just going to put negative 100. But then we also added, this is what I took away out of my sinking funds. But then we added money on our last paycheck. So that's what I got confused right now. I'm not sure how I want to do it. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know how exactly I wanted to do this. Let's do it like this. We're gonna do it like this for now. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this for now. And then we're gonna go to our sinking funds. And I pretty much know that I do have this amount on my sinking funds. I could also check real quick here. So we have Haiti and Junior. We're gonna do medical. Medical has 20. So we did, I'm gonna do it with a different, let's do it with this green. We're gonna do plus 20. So our balance is 20. Then car maintenance, we actually added 20 as well. So our balance is at 20. Birthday, if we took away 25 from here, we should have about 35 in birthday. So I have 20, 40, 55. Oh, I'm sorry. I said 55. So I have 50, 60. And then we added the 20 as well. Actually, I forgot. We added another 20 on birthdays. That's why I'm confused. So from 25 and 20, we have 45. Where am I doing? Oh, because it was 60 and a 20, it was 70 minus 25. There you go. So we have 50 plus 10. Plus 10, it was 60 plus 20, 50, 10, and 20. So it was 60, 80 minus 25 equals 20, 40, 55. So we're at 55 here. I don't know, it's confusing. I'm confusing myself. I need to do this a little bit better because I'm confusing myself a little bit myself. So now on house we added 20 as well. So that is one, and now we have just 20 in house. And emergency fund got plus 230, and clothing got 20 as well. But I'm not keeping track of clothing in here anymore, and you'll see why in my next video. So we're just gonna add these up real quick. So we have 7. We're just gonna add these real quick. So we have 700 plus 20 plus 55 plus 20 plus 20 equals 815. Now from last month we were at 793. Now we're at 815. So even though we took away a lot of money, we were still able to keep at a positive. So that's good. Even though I was getting confused a lot as well. So that is pretty much it. I wanted to show you guys my transaction logs and my spending tracker. I did a lot of spending. I actually had to write my spending in another page, so I'm gonna add that page later. And that is pretty much it for this video. It was mostly just tracking these stuff down, and this on the next video is gonna be my monthly layout and budget, and you guys are gonna see that it's gonna be super duper different. And this is a fun thing that we could do with our own budget, is change it to our needs and wants and our goals. And that's pretty much what I'm doing on March, and you'll see in my next video what I mean about that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'm sorry if I'm nervous. I'm pretty much in a hurry. I have to go to the gym in about 20 minutes. It's 5:13, and I want to be able to post this and do all of this. And if you guys hear noise in the background, it's just my kids, and my husband is watching them, and they're like playing and stuff. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and once again, please like and subscribe to this channel if you want to join this little budget and planning community, or like just here if you guys want. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.